Hi there, guys. This is Vinney Chopra. Thank you so much for liking the podcast, the exciting things that happen in the week. I hope you had a great week. And my brother Duamel is in the house, and it's going to be an exciting show together. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I promise you that. And I want to do a really great introduction. Again, remember, we come live to you on Friday at 9:30 a.m., which is Pacific, or 12:30 p.m., over there in the East Coast. That's Vinney and Bo's show. Then the senior living show that we are doing, innovative investing in senior living. And then we got the apartments syndication made easy show, which is this one that we are doing right now. And so many exciting things are happening. So brother Duamel is here from Florida. I've been such a fan of you. Duamel, you have progressed so much. And we're going to really, change the world today, really.
Let's do it, man. Let's change lives.
We're going to talk about so many lives, so many different things, so many investors who want to do what brother Duamel is doing, because he's just done in 2 years what a lot of people take 10 years to do, literally, And Duamel Vellon, PE, right there, Duamel is an accomplished electrical engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer. I remember when you reached out to me, brother. We'll talk about that a little bit, and the managing principal of the 1015 Capital, which is a real estate investment company, of course, that acquires and manages commercial multifamily properties. He has more than 15 years of real estate investing experience, which spanned, going from fix and flip. A lot of our audience is that they want to move into multifamily, fix and flips, wholesaling, short sales, and commercial multifamily. His entrance into multifamily was a member of the team that acquired 2 large apartment complexes in Central Florida, 85 million plus. Proud of you, brother. Oh my gosh. 525 units, 20 million plus raise that you did. Amazing. We'll dig into all those things. And his personal portfolio of multifamily properties include 147 units, all in Florida, and all off market deals that he got. These include over 3 million raised in capital also right there. Then the mission-based investing, Duamel focuses on creating investment opportunities for minorities and women professionals. What a great cause. And his previous career spanned 18 years as an award-winning leader in the electrical construction industry. I'm so proud of you. You just left your W-2 job.
I got
a lot of people listening, guys. I hope you don't turn us off, but listen to the end, because a lot of great nuggets. We're going to talk about what fears he had to go through and how did he make that shift to get from W-2, resign after 18 years of career in just a year and a half or so, or 2 years. And now he's a full-time, tremendous syndicator and, investor and going places. It's fabulous. Award-winning leader in the electrical construction industry, where he successfully managed billions. You didn't write that. You told me, with a very big corporation.
Keep it modest.
Yeah, I know. Keep it modest. You are great, buddy. Attraction developments in the theme parks. Duamel lives in the Central Florida area with his wife, Lupita. Wonderful lady.
Yes.
And, of course, their kids, Luna and Sol, both of them very precious. I've met them a few times now. And for more information, of course, you could reach our brother Duamel at www.101515.co. And let's get into it.
Let's do it,
Duamel,
man.
So tell me.
Hey, I appreciate that intro, man. Like I didn't think you were going to read the whole thing. That was pretty good.
I do, man. Hey. I want the audience to know what quality of people we are bringing, and I hope they will like and share this episode. You can share in your media also and give us 5-star reviews. And if you have questions of Duamel, he's an amazing person, guys, and he will reply to all of your emails and everything.
Oh yeah.
So please reach out to him. You bet. You bet.
I know one of the things that I get a lot of heat on is I'm not on social media, man. Like I do everything grassroots, like I like phone calls, I like texts, I like emails, I like meeting in person. I had a couple coffee meetings this morning.
Yeah.
That's what I love to do, man. I love to connect, and I love to connect on a
it.
personal level.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Because, during COVID, it got us into more Zoom and staying away with double vaccinations and things like that. It's good to get out because there's nothing that really win-win-win situations happen when you are face to face, and knowing each other's eye and say, and you can understand what people are going through. I mean, it's a relationship business, isn't it? Right?
100%, man. Yeah, it's the quality of their relationships, and it's not necessarily quantity. It's always the quality.
Yeah, so true, so true. It's the quality of time we spend with family, with children, with wife, with everything, every role that we do. If we spend quality, focused time, we'll all be very happy and balanced and smiling.
Absolutely, and making an impact. Like we were mentioning earlier, man, it's changed some lives today. I'm all about the message. I'm all about the mission.
Yes.
Early on, you mentioned I was fixing and flipping, and so like for me, I'm Hispanic and Puerto Rican descent. Yep. I grew up in lower middle class areas, and a lot of minorities. And so for us, status symbols, we're like fancy watches. I got a pretty cool brailing there, but it was like fancy watches, cool cars, rims, and then so we were thinking about getting rich, but there's nobody talking about wealth, and today, bro, my status symbol is our property, 100 unit that we have in North Florida. It's the property we have in Melbourne. It's the property we have in Clearwater. That is my status symbol today. Like it's a complete mind shift. It's and creating those opportunities for others, man, because I took the red pill, man. I'm out of the matrix. I woke up and I realized, man, it's about sharing what we're learning, these secrets of the wealthy, and pass them on. I had the luxury, man. Like I was in Puerto Rico a few weeks ago, visiting my father down there, and on some business. I met with some reggaeton artists, some rappers, hip hoppers, and I was talking about investments. I was able to give a talk on it, and I was asking them, "What are you investing in?" Well, we're investing in our musical equipment. We're investing in this or that. I said, okay, but like, what about long-term wealth? What is appreciating for you? What is an asset for you?
Yeah.
They had nothing, and so and then from there, I had a meeting with some entrepreneurs. The same question: what are you guys investing in? We're investing in our business. We got some cool cars, we got some cool boats. I said, yeah, but what about this long-term wealth, man? What about protecting yourself against taxes? What about protecting your wealth for your future, for your family, for your kids? And so that, for me, that just lights a fire, man. I need to create these opportunities for our peers and people from our community. Because the thing is, we got money too. The Black and brown community, we got money too.
Sure.
We just need to know that we can participate in the wealth journey of this world, man.
So true. So true. You said it. And, I want to kind of go back. I know you've been an electrical engineer, successful one for so long. What got you, really, when did it start? Kind of share with you, story, because a lot of people listening to us and watching us, aspiring to be where you are. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, I think first and foremost, I got to thank my mentors along the way. Even in my career, like I wasn't the best because of myself. I was the best because I was able to listen to my mentors and follow their path. Yeah. They guided me along the way. And so, in my W-2 career, I owe my whole career to my mentors.
Yeah.
And fast forward, absolutely, man. You would not know who I am without my mentors.
You said it so true, and I would love to really accolade on that and tell my 37 years of career as a motivational speaker, fundraiser, was because of the people that I built with, right? And they taught me the managers and the trainings and all those things, right? You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I was able to, and they let me experiment and really stretch out, stretch my imagination, my leadership.
Yeah.
I created all kinds of programs that didn't exist before, and so I was able to use all these experiments, and they let me try things out, and if I failed, it was on me. If I succeeded, it was on me. So it was really cool. But yeah, thankfully for mentors, and then going into the real estate world.
Yes.
No different, man. I connected immediately, with you. We're going to give you the props here. But as my mentor, immediately, here's something I was kind of reflecting on the other day is mentors, they'll give you a path, or, they'll give you a vision, or they'll give you advice. And I think the majority of the people kind of hear that, and it maybe goes in one ear and out the other. And for me, because on my exit interview out of my W-2 career, the owner of the company asked me, man, what made you so successful? And I said, I was just following the vision. You set a vision for the company. And I'm like, dude, we're going to take that vision, and then I'm going to raise it 10 times. I'm going to 10X that thing. Right. I was just following the instructions. I think a lot of people think that they know as much or more than their mentors. And I think, that's where mistakes are made.
That's a good point. Very good point. I think, you're so right with the coaching and mentoring, two different things. And, they can show you the path and take you along and kind of save you from heartaches and other things.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Otherwise, you might be fallen apart and not motivated, or up and down, and, you want to do it, but then you are not really, accountability comes in, right?
Absolutely.
And then giving the tools. See, it's one thing to just teach the, theoretically teaching teacher like that. It's another thing to handhold and then do it and show how we could do every single step of the way of the acquisition process, starting from the scratch until final closing. You're right.
And willing to put the work. I think that's another secret weapon is, a lot of people, 5 o'clock comes around, 6 o'clock, they're tired, man. Hey, dude, I got to put some Netflix on. I got to decompress. Yeah. When I decompress, Vinney, when I sleep 5 or 6 hours a night, that's when I decompress. I go all out all day. I have my family block, which is sacred. I have do not disturb on my phone. So I have a family block.
Love you.
But after that, I continue into midnight, 11 o'clock at night, pick it up again the next day.
I know you will be so successful. You're already successful. I can guarantee you, next 5 years, 10 years, you're going to 20X, 30X, you will, because that's the secret of the accomplishments. People who are really going places, they have the passion, the burning desire. I mean, every time they are thinking, what can get me next to the goal, the vision, like you just said, and setting goals and putting deadlines and making sure we are spending time with the family. That's so important. But when we are working, we are working. When we are playing, we are playing. We talk about that, right?
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. And that's what's awesome, man. But I can give you a perfect example. At 5 a.m. this morning, I was on an hour-and-a-half run listening to a book on my headphones. Yes. I can guarantee you that you were on your treadmill or you're on your elliptical.
Yes. I got up at 4:45. Yeah.
Listen to your mentors, man. Like, this is the secret. They're telling us the secret. Vinney, I'm looking up to you. You're telling us the secrets and right in the open. And sometimes, these lessons are so obvious that people miss them.
Bless your heart. I mean, it's 1:21 right now in the afternoon. I'm as excited, as motivated as I just got up, literally. Yeah. And I've had every hour, every minute, I've been talking in maybe 7 meetings or something, and lawyers, attorneys, and this, and brokers, and investors. And, we sent out an email, John and I raised $750,000 this morning so far. Wow. Just from one email.
Today.
Today. This
morning.
No, the email went out at 7:01 or 7:02, and people are calling me back, you know?
That's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh. So, no, I'm not, this is your show. So
Yeah,
tell me
no,
more.
but that's exactly what I'm learning from. Like, so I went from a shy guy. How do I talk to somebody? How do I talk to an investor? How do I approach a possible passive investor, a high net worth individual?
Yeah.
And so, I started first meeting with them for coffees and, telling them about syndications and about multifamily and about this world. Because the thing is that the majority of people don't know this exists. Here's the key. Here is what I like. For me, it was the red pill. For me, it was the aha moment. This is a world of finance.
Yeah.
This is the world of investment. And I think too many people are thinking this is real estate. I'm a landlord, I'm a renter. I think they're stuck on this brick and mortar thing, but it's like, no, that's just the vehicle, man. Like, this is finances.
I love it the way you just put it. A new perspective. It's so
absolutely
true, so true.
But it's true, man, because and I think one of the challenges that I'm seeing in the market right now is a lot of people are gambling because they don't understand finances. So they're just buying a property or investing in a deal, hoping that it doubles in money or it does something, but it's not scientific. They don't actually analyze a market cycle. They don't analyze it. They're not analyzing financials. They're not looking at T12s, looking for patterns or anomalies. They didn't notice that the guy the seller just raised rents 2 months ago. And then also, it's like, or that has no deposits. So like, they're not seeing red flags because they're just looking at, they're just gambling, and so for me, it's like, the red pill moment is like, this is finances. So I have been.
Man, somebody taught you really well, man. I'm telling
you.
No, I'm so proud what you're talking about, because being conservative and making the assumptions, the lowest of the lowest assumptions, rather than exorbitantly choosing and the cap rates, at the exit, just by shifting a little bit in the cap rate,
yes,
you make these spectacular.
It was like a monster deal. It's a monster deal because you lowered the cap rate a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Gosh. But saying, you hit it right button, buddy. I'm telling you.